Guys, so finally he sleeps here, back again with another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is This Week in Raid. We're going to talk about what's going on, what to expect, and kind of where we're at. We are finishing up the fusion is done now. The fusion is just ended, and everybody should have came away with Titus Blackplume, which is a phenomenal champion, but they're not done with Chaos Awakes. In fact, they just released this that shows there is a new promo code out right now, Chaos Awakes. We're going to go ahead and do that just to see what we get out of this code. If you're on Android or a desktop, you can do this directly in the game. Otherwise, you have to use the link. If you're on an iOS device, you can use the link and claim the rewards directly through Plarium's website. The links are below. Still processing. There we go. What do we get? XP. We got energy, 3 days of XP, 500,000 coins, and 150 auto battles, which is good. No complaints there. That's the promo code. The big thing right now, though, is we all have, if you claimed him, we have Titus right here. This is the newest fusion champion, and I think everybody's having a blast seeing what you can get done with him using either Wixwell. We've got Wixwell, Emic, Krisk, and Brogni. Those are the 4 champs that work just unbelievably well here with Titus. We're seeing a lot of HYDRA builds, clan boss builds to get numbers up. We're seeing 2 billion point Ultra Nightmare clan boss teams are coming out with him, and Brogni and Wixwell building the shields and letting his A2 unleash. So he is a massive, massive damage dealer. And if you don't have 1 key clan boss teams, he is definitely a option here for a lot of people. So let's take a look. Ultra Nightmare. This is, see here in my league, Cavs running 2.1 billion with Titus, Emic, Mad Hatter, Krisk, and Wixwell here on it. That is crazy numbers. I haven't finished building the team yet to use here for this. I will hopefully in the next week or so kind of be able to complete this out. I'm waiting until another clan versus clan with personal rewards is released to be able to book all these champions fully out. I'm just sitting on all of my tomes right now. I think this is Force. Let's just do an auto battle to see if we can do 1 key. This is the one we threw together live on stream the other night, and I feel like it's still it's 1 king. I mean, we're not short on points here on Ultra Nightmare. It's just not able to sustain the distance and get big billion point numbers yet. This is Wixwell, Brogni. Demi and Lady Macaj are extending the buffs. Yeah, 342 mil. And I'm disappointed with that. That's funny. I'm disappointed with 342 mil because I want a billion point team out of this on Ultra Nightmare. But that is Titus laying in 263 million. In this build, as we're still kind of falling apart here, I don't have enough extenders. I think I need to either get rid of Brogni and bring in somebody like Ninja. It's not working out with Brogni and Wixwell together in my build. I don't have the gear or the defense to sustain it. It might change once everybody's fully booked, but right now that's kind of where it's sitting. I might switch out Brogni with Ninja to see if we can get better numbers there. But that fusion is finished. But Chaos Awakes is still here, and they have released Path of the Lost, which we still have a couple of days, almost 3 days left. And this is featuring a guaranteed champion here. That's the avatar. Where's the champion? Here he is. Guaranteed champion from Sylvan Watchers, Balar. And he is a massive hitting poison exploder, which makes him just a must-have champ Not only because you'll need him for Sylvan Watchers factions hard, but if you've got a team like me where I've got Teox and MYTHLAX as a duo that base everything off of laying down multiple poisons, Balar is someone who can come in and poison explode. Let's see, let's go to Sylvan Watchers. We'll take a look at him. Where's he at? Balar. There we go. Okay, so his A2 instantly activates all poison debuffs on all enemies. So if you have him with somebody like MYTHLAX in a wave scenario, let's say you're setting up to get to the end. Let's say you're trying to do a speed run build for anyone. Let's just say Dragon. If you've got Teox, MYTHLAX, and Balar all together, MYTHLAX lays down 12 to 15, let's see, poisons. And then Teox is going to go right away because the poisons are going to jumpstart his turn meter. He's going to be ready to wipe everybody out with his A3, which will just destroy the wave. But if you hold him in the wave 1 and you hold that skill until you get to the final boss, and instead you just do an A1 with him or an A2 hit, then you can come in with Balar's A2. He is going to wipe everybody out by just exploding all their poisons if you have him in the right blessing and you have the gear set up so that he can actually, those poisons actually do a lot more damage than what they are. There is, I'll show you my MYTHLAX build just to see. And it hits hard. He's a heavy build. He looks cool as hell. This is a guaranteed champion right here in this new Path event. And the Path event requires, Path of the Lost, it requires getting artifacts and accessories, so it's like a dungeon diver, or summon champions. So if we look at this, you get points not based on, it's not a champion chase, it is a summon rush. So you get 4,500. Oh my god, it's down here. There it is. 4,500 for a Sacred Shard. If you do enough Sacred Shards, I pretty much, if you do 20 Sacred Shards, the way these pass and any of these like card flipping, it is a guaranteed champion. 20 Sacreds will get you the champion. Plus you're earning whatever you have along the way that you're opening all those Sacred Shards. That is where it's at. You can do primals, you can do voids, you can do kind of anything you want, but as long as you get enough points to do it, you're going to be able to claim this point. So let's see. To do it, we need a key. So to come into a key, we need to come down one of the sides. It looks like here's the first key. So 10,000, 16,000, 18,500, right at 20,250. 20,250 to be able to claim the first key. And you get a barrel. Then you come back down. You're going to need another 500. So 21,000. We'll just kind of round it up. 21,000, 22,500. You're going to use the key. 32,500, 92,500. So 92,500 divided by 4,500 for the Sacreds. You need 21 Sacreds, but you're going to be able to earn enough points anywhere else, claiming anything else to be able to do it. Now, if you come back through and you want to grab his 5-star soul, you need another key and another 60,000, and the second key is clear here on the other side. It's the only way to get to it. So you're going to run down another 20,000. It looks like the numbers are all the same. So we were at 20,000 here. So about 30,000 plus another 60. So another 90,000 to grab his 5-star. That's another 20 Sacreds or something else. That is a lot of dungeon diving or whatever, but we have that Chaos Awakes. You got energy, you got multi-battles. There's a possibility of finding a place to be able to make some of this work. But I think for us, let's see. Right now we have Summon Boost. What's available here? Who do we have? Ooh, Cheshire Cat. And End of Moonbeam, I think I would go towards Fire Gun to max out Fire Gun. So we've got the cat here for Ancients. What do we have for Voids? Gorgon. I've never been able to pull Valcanon, and I've always kind of wanted to play with him. He just looks cool as hell. This attack ignores shields. AoE, single target damage to each target individually. 80% chance of placing Hex. He has an AoE Hex. Target an ally vows alive, kills them, and unlocks a secret skill, Malice Unleashed. Also places a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns and True Fear during all enemies. His ally is dead, heals his champion by 50% of the dead ally's max HP. If all allies are dead, also unlocks a secret skill, Malice Unleashed. Places a shield buff on this champion for 2 turns. Value shields equal to any surplus heal. And then here's Malice Unleashed. Attacks one enemy. Before attacking, steals all buff from the target. The effect cannot be resisted. If target has attack equal blah, blah, blah. Then the attack will also ignore block damage. But all of this places a block revive debuff on the target if it is killed. But all of this comes at the cost of killing your own teammate. And then he has a passive with an active. Places shield buff on the champion each time an ally or enemy champion dies. And then whenever an enemy hits this champion while they are under a shield, places random debuff on the attacking enemy. And he has speed. So he's just one of those champions that he's killing his own teammates, but he's laying down a lot of damage. Already got Gorgon, Onryo, Liasu. I think I'll wait. We have 2 days left for this. 2 days left. And where this progressive chance is changing, we're looking at new champions coming in for the second half of this. It may be worthwhile, depending upon who you are and what you're doing, to wait for the second half of this for the champions to come through. Let's go ahead. Let's just open 4 while we're here. I've got room for 4 Sacreds. I am going to go all in. And we are going to go for Balar because I want to see what he can do with Calvalax. Tarshan. I really, really, really want to see him in a trio with Calvalax and Teox. 2 more. Come on, give me a decent... one legendary. Come on. 1 Lego. Lego. And at least we pulled the fire gun. All right, that's it for this week. There's a lot going on. Chaos Awakes is not done. And remember, we're in the 2-week lull to be able to hide resources and save up because, again, we'll have another fusion coming for August here pretty soon. I'm Finally He Sleeps. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss when any of these videos goes live. As long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep making videos.
Finally he sleeps, finally he dreams in a